This week's Parsha speaks about the famous story of the spies. The 12 spies entered the land of Israel to spy it out, to check it out before the Jewish people entered the land of Israel. And we all know they came back saying not such good things about the land. And ultimately that ended in the Jews staying in the desert for another 40 years. But obviously there's a deeper meaning to this. They were the greatest men of all times. Moshe picked out the biggest tzaddikim. What was their mistake? You see, they entered the land and they saw people living like human beings, planting seeds, harvesting, pruning, and the only way they ate was through the regular way of planting and harvesting. And they said, hey, we're not used to this. We've been living in the desert, and God sends us manna every day. We have time to focus on Hashem 24/7. The Jews in the desert, all they did was learnt. They sat and learnt all day and was close to Hashem. They said, hey, if we go into the land of Israel, we don't just automatically get manna from heaven. We'll have to work the fields and spend so much time with the physical world, with the mundane. They didn't want that. They wanted to be connected to Hashem. That was their feelings. So what was their mistake? The mistake is God has enough angels. He doesn't need us to be angels. He needs us to be human beings. Hashem says, you know what I want? I don't need you in the desert receiving manna every day. I need you in the state of Israel. I need you in the land. Act like a human being. Go to work every day. But you know what your job is? To elevate the mundane. We think we're just supposed to be close to Hashem and sit and learn all day. That's for angels. The real good Jew goes to work, spends time with the family, acts in the physical world, but keeps that physical world holy, elevates the mundane. And that was the mistake of the spies. We have to remember, whatever we do, we go to work, we eat, spend time with the family. It's a holy mission. If we recognize that this is a holy mission, and this is the holiest thing we could do instead of just sitting in the desert. Thank you, and have a wonderful Shabbos.